Good morning. Okay, so this is a 5-minute makeup routine. This is something that I do every day, especially when I don't have time to do all the things. I want to use the least amount of products possible and not take a lot of time, but I still want to leave the house looking nice and not like I just rolled out of bed. So that is what I'm going to show you today. So I'm sitting in my bathroom right now at my makeup table. There is absolutely no filters here, so what you're seeing is all natural. So kind of scary, right? But anyway, I want to just get started, and if you want to know the products that I'm using, just message me. I'll be glad to share that with you. So let's get started. I'm just going to pin my bangs back here. I've already done my skincare routine, so that's been done, and I'll be glad to share that as well. Okay, so first I always start with my eyes. So I'm just using a very simple liquid eyeshadow, and I love this because it's buildable. So if you want a little bit more, you can have a little bit more. You just add more on, but it just adds a little bit of color without having to worry about it. And I just do one shade all over my eye. And again, it's just to give me a little bit of color, but not a lot. Makes the skin look a little bit more even. Sometimes this is a very light color. Sometimes I use one that has a little shade of pink to it. Today I'm just doing very simple and a light color. And I just go my lid and blend it up. I am using a brush to do this, but you can very easily use your finger. So as you can see, that just gives a little bit of hint of a color. All right, so now I'm going to do my face, and I do always start with the primer because my face is a little bit oily throughout the day. So I just like to use the primer just so the foundation will stay, especially since it's summertime. It will stay during the heat and humidity and the sweat, all the things. Okay, so now I'm using a CC cream, and I love this. It does have SPF in it. The one I use does. So I'm just gonna, what I do is I just kind of dot all over my face. You just want to make sure that you are getting a color that matches well. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. And I'm gonna come below my jawline. But you wanna make sure that you're getting a color that matches your skin tone really well, because you don't want it to look like you're wearing foundation. This is just a color correcting. But this is also buildable. So I always start with a little bit first, and then if I want more, I can put a little bit more on. It's a lot easier to put more on than take some off. And so you want to make sure you're using a good brush for this. So I'm over 50. And sometimes as we get older, makeup tends to settle in creases, right? Which is another reason why you want to use a good quality foundation and good products. That doesn't mean expensive, it just means good quality. And so for your nose, you don't want things to settle into your creases. So I go down and then I go up. And that just kind of presses the foundation into those crevices so they don't look cakey or start settling in towards the end of the day. All right. Then because I am a little bit oilier, I am going to use a setting powder. And I'm going to take my big powder brush, and I'm actually going to smush it in like this, and that gets into the pores and kind of helps settle that foundation. All right, So if you're on the drier side, you can just use it like this, how you normally do, and brush on. All right. Next, I'm using just a little bit of cheek color, just because get a little pale and I want a little bit of color, not a lot. So I just take a cheek brush and do like a little swoop from the apples up towards your temple there. So just a little bit of color there. And again, this is not a full glam. This is just a, quick 3 to 5 minutes, least products used. All right, so now I am going to do a little bit of mascara so my eyes show up a little bit. I don't use any eyeliner. And so I just take the mascara wand and I go on the outside and then I go on the inside, and doing like from top to bottom and a back and forth motion. So that way I'm coating all of my lashes. And I don't do my bottom lashes. I usually save the bottom lashes for more of a glam look, because this is more like a makeup, no makeup look. And I know this video looks a little janky because you guys are literally getting the all natural experience with me. Okay. All right, that's it. And then throw on a little lip gloss just for a little color on my lips. Ta-da, I am done, guys. That is it. Very simple makeup, no makeup look. I use what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products. Don't even have to use mascara if you got lovely lashes. And done, ta-da. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope you learned something.